Librans, welcome to your January 2020 reading, the first reading for the new decade for January. I'd like to thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing and commenting on my channel. I really appreciate your support. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell. That way you will know when I'm posting new videos for you. I am offering a 2020 personal reading, yearly reading for the month of December and January. So if you are interested in having a 2020 yearly forecast, make sure you place your order for that. Go to my website and you can book your reading from there. It's only available for the months of December and January. So if that's what you're interested in, make sure you don't miss out. This is a general reading for you, my lovely Librans. It's a reading for Libra Sun, Rising and Moon sign. Also listen to your rising sign and moon sign. Some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. So let's get on with your reading for January, my lovely Librans. Okay, what I'm getting here is there is a passage out of difficulties. So this is, you know, where if through the month of December, I want to say November, December, you were finding things, okay, it's a bit of a struggle. You know, I need to move forward. I need to lay my plans. There may have been some hiccups. There may have been some challenges. There may have been some things to overcome. That's coming to an end. That's coming to a close. It's about taking with you what you have learnt, taking with you the strength you've developed, getting through those moments. What have you learnt about yourself? What knowledge have you gained about how strong you are, about how you stand up for yourself, how you can work on what you know, giving yourself a voice is what I want to say. Okay, so that's that sort of challenging time, that time of, and it's challenging, but it's a time of personal growth. So that time of personal growth through things, you know, lessons that have come up for you, challenges that have come up for you, you've overcome them, and it's now about taking with you all that you have learnt and all that you have gained in that growth. Rather than taking the resentment and the inconvenience and all of those sorts of things. You know, leave those things behind. You don't want that because that becomes a burden moving forward. It's just about how it's changed you, how it's made you stronger, and how you're going to move forward with that. So I really, really like that. You've got the Page of Cups, which is an interesting one. Page of Cups speak of communication over water. Getting messages via texts or emails or FaceTime, or, you know, whatever it is, what medium you're using, Skype, to communicate across distances. So you're going to get some sort of cards, let's say, or, you know, who sends cards these days? But there's something coming either through the mail, through email, through texts. There's information coming. It is also a card of new relationships starting up. There's new contacts, new connections, and this can be a romantic connection, a romantic beginning to a new relationship. It can also be the beginning of friendships. There's something that is starting. So the pages are about planning, it's about starting, it's about getting to know each other, it's about the initial stages of a relationship or relationships. For some of you, there's a new circumstance. You're either moving to another country or state, or you know, you're going to study, you're going to university somewhere different. There's making of new friends coming up for you in January. If you have a move, there's new connections and new friends, a new job, there's new connections, new networks, etc. So there's something that's coming up around you that is connecting, building relationships around you, the start of that, or you're planning to expand your base, network, whatever it is for you, that's going to come about, that's going to happen. It's crossed with the Tower. And the Tower is an interesting one because the Tower, you know, in order for you to make new connections, new networks, meet new people, there's some things that you need to be let go of. And that can be about you. That can be about your attitudes and beliefs and behaviors and cycles that you're in. It can be about that self-improvement, releasing anything that is holding you back, releasing anything that is not serving you, releasing patterns of thought, ways of thinking that are seeing you get stuck or are stagnating your personal growth. It's also about releasing people that are no longer, that are toxic, that are not, it's not a positive influence in your life. It's also about if you're moving to another state, if you're moving, you're letting go of some relationships or some situations, or there's a releasing of. It's going to be different for each of you, but it's a time of releasing what no longer works for you, what no longer is beneficial, what is no longer necessary for you to hold on to, and that can be a personal thing too. Your thought patterns, releasing that. And in releasing that, it's going to allow new things to come in, which is the page, the new things to come into your life. For those of you that are reluctant to let go, the universe has a funny way of working. When you are reluctant to let go, then the universe comes in and creates change. And I feel like for some of you, the universe has come in and created change where there's been resistance, and that change is happening. That change is often far more painful than you acknowledging and releasing and creating that change yourself. So it's about not having resistance to change, because it's the resistance that causes the dilemma. It's the resistance that causes the pain. It's the resistance that we fight. So it's about releasing that. Okay, you've also got the Eight of Coins, and the Eight of Coins, this is interesting too, because this is about learning new things, learning new skills, learning new knowledge. There is knowledge here for those of you that are taking a course of study. There's new knowledge that in the long term is going to give you the abundance, the financial rewards that you are seeking. So whatever it is you're working on, my lovely Librans, whatever you are working on in your head, whatever you are thinking about, whatever changes you're thinking about implementing and that you're desiring to bring in, it's going to have really good results. It's going to be really beneficial. So it's well worth the effort. It's well worth the effort that is required to bring in the change that is going to benefit you in abundance, in financial returns. So stay with those thoughts, stay with that goal setting, stay with that forward movement, because that is also going to unfold for you really quickly. There is a bright future there, and things are going to fall into place really quickly. So once you get over the Tower and the changes that brings in, changes are only painful when we create resistance to them, when we don't want to release, to allow the new things to come in. But when you do that, you're going to start seeing results really quickly, results for your efforts in January, plans that you're laying in January. You're going to see results really quickly coming about. People that you need are going to cross your path. There's going to be synchronicities. There's going to be support from others, is what I'm hearing. And the change is going to start coming in. You're going to think, wow, that was quick. Positive thought, positive manifestation brings in change really quickly. Brings in what you are seeking. So I also want to say to you, my lovely Librans, to ask your guides, ask your angels, ask God, ask the universe, whatever it is for you, ask for their assistance, ask for their help and direction, and they will be there. Also, don't be afraid to ask others for help. Ask for support from the people around you, because that is there as well, and people will happily help you if you ask them for that assistance. So make sure you ask for the help and assistance you're needing in bringing the change that's coming in for you in the first 2 weeks of January. Of course, timing is going to be different for all of you, but I'm here in the first 2 weeks of January for you. What does that lead you to, my lovely Librans? This is you, you know, this is you feeling really confident, you feeling really determined about moving ahead. So what changes do you want to bring in? It's going to be different. The intensity is going to be different for each of you. What you plan to do, what you want to bring in is going to be different for each of you. But it's done with absolutely great determination. It's striving forward. It's moving forward. I really like this. It's I've got plans, don't get in my way. This is what I want to do. It's about following your purpose, following your life, your passion, following your creativity, following, and it's going to, you know, it's not creativity for all of you, but, you know, creativity comes in many different forms, my lovely Librans. It's about the pursuit of the reality you want to create. Don't mess with me. You're moving forward with such drive and such intensity. I really like that. For some of you, this is going to represent a male or female Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person that is there to support you, is there to help you, is there to give you that drive or that push that you may be needing, or the assistance that you're seeking. But they're going to be around, I'd say week 3, they're going to really play quite a prominent part in what's going on around you. Terrific support from them. Terrific support from them. So you've got that strong base. It's about feeling empowered for you in moving forward. Unstoppable, Librans, absolutely unstoppable. Where does that lead you? It leads you to the 10 of Cups. I love this card. It takes you to the 10 of Cups, and this is a fulfillment of all your wishes, all your dreams, feeling safe, feeling secure, feeling loved, feeling confident, feeling you know, what does being at home trigger? You know, not being judged, being loved, being supported, being secure, being safe. It's about creating that environment, and you feel that you have this confidence, and you know that you're safe. There's safety. That's also the support that you have around you, so that you've got support in moving forward. This forward movement isn't something that's happening just for you on your own. There's this support for you to step out of the everyday, step out of the mundane, and bring the changes in that you're wanting to bring. That's what that's about, to bring the changes in that you want to bring in, which is really interesting, because the next card that you have is the Fool, and the Fool is about new beginnings. And so you're going to feel really, you know, with the Queen of Wands and the 10 of Cups, you're going to be feeling really confident about forward movement. This is about risk taking. This is about not being quite sure where the future is going to take you, but taking that leap of faith. Not being reckless about it, but I don't feel like that is around you because of the cards that are surrounding it. The cards that are surrounding it are of confidence and strength and security. So I feel like with the Fool, this is you moving forward, moving into putting plans in place that are going to take you to where you're needing to be in your future, creating the reality in the future that you're wanting, moving from one place of being into another. And that can be just your thinking process, you as a person. You know, it's not necessarily a physical move or a physical change. It's just about bringing the changes that you want into your reality. So there's this newness that's coming up around you, which I absolutely love. Then you've got, great cards, the 9 of Cups. This is the wish card. All your hopes, all your dreams, all your wishes, everything you've wanted, everything you've hoped for, everything you've been working towards are going to come to reality. But that is going to depend on your perspective, your thinking. Keep it positive, keep it expansive. Don't allow doubt to creep in, because that's going to water down this. It's about creating the future that you believe is yours, creating it as if it was already here. That's the power of manifestation. But this is the wish card where all your dreams are fulfilled. So keep it positive. Keep that Queen of Wands very much in the fore. Keep that energy really close to you, and really push things forward with confidence, with expectations that it's just all going to unfold, because this wish card is a card of hope. It's the card of wishes being fulfilled, the card of joy, the card of everything falling into place. January is just going to be such a fantastic month for you. Then you've got the Seven of Coins, and I want to say to you that changes are going to start coming in really quickly. The changes are going to start coming in really quickly. Opportunities are going to be there. Synchronicities are going to be around you. Things are I just feel like there's this forward movement really powerfully. You lay all those foundations, and by the last week of January, you're sitting pretty. It's about, okay, you've laid down all the foundations. Now it's a matter of just waiting for that abundance to come your way, waiting for that harvest to be ready to be picked. There's not about being impatient. It's not about pushing forward. It's about, okay, I'm going to just trust that it's there and it's going to unfold, and that unfolding is going to come into February for you. Hugely positive. The foundations you've laid, how you've worked, you're about to reap all those benefits. That's definitely coming your way, which is absolutely fabulous. Absolutely fantastic. It's so good. These are the angels of abundance, and this one's just jumped out. I'm going to give you two because that came out really quickly. And let's see. This one says savings. I'll read this one out, then I'll give you another one. This is savings. Savings, which is interesting. Let's see what it says. Let's see what it says. Savings. As you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favour as you consistently set aside present funds. This is part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose. And you know, savings is not just about financial savings. It's about energy. It's about positive thinking. It's about not giving too much of yourself out so that you have nothing left for your forward movement. So it really is about planning for your future. Let's see what... I'm going to give you another card. Don't tell the others. They'll get jealous. Okay, let's see. Oh, here we go. Take a divinely guided chance. Take a divine... And that's very much for January, isn't it? All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories as you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, and that's the Tower, but no longer appropriate for you. You make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. So correct, so spot on for you. I love it. That is your mantra. This is absolutely, because doing this is an investment in your future. See how they fit together? See how they fit together? So I wish you much prosperity, many blessings, and many great opportunities coming your way for the month of January. Have fun with it. And I will see you next month. If you would like to book a private reading, you can follow the link below to my website and you can book a private reading from there. Now I wish you many more blessings.